Hello everyone, welcome to Soul Horizons Tarot. I am doing a what's coming or what's in front of you reading for the sign of Aquarius. I've already done a pre-shuffle to your cards, but this is a collective reading, so if it does not sound familiar, if it doesn't fit your situation, then it is not your story. Keep that in mind and you will be fine. This is the short version, so I'll keep it around 20 to 30 minutes. And if this does resonate for you, or you're just curious to hear the rest, there will be an extended version where we will look a little bit deeper and clarify all the cards that come out. For you, Aquarius, what's coming towards you. So again, this is the short one. The longer extended version will have the same title. Check it out in the uploads with this one. But otherwise, we'll get right into it. For the sign of Aquarius, 1, 2, and 3. Please, if this does resonate for you and you did enjoy it, leave a like, share, or comment. Oh boy. Current energy situation. It's coming towards you. Silver linings. Potential pitfalls. I think this is probably too high or too zoomed in. Challenges and obstacles. Outside influence. Advice and probable outcome. Oops. Probable outcome. Let me check on the thing and see if everything is in the frame. Ow. Move some of this up just a little bit. Is that good? Okay. Good enough. And as usual, forget to start my timer. Alright. So Aquarius. Seems like everybody's theme is making decisions, or decisions needing to be confronted. A lot of people seem to be stuck in their heads lately. This is 3 readings in a row now, where we have a majority of swords. Seems to be the case for you, Aquarius. But let's start off with your current energy situation. And with the 9 of Pentacles, you could be very heavily focused on work, on money, on accumulating, growing, expanding, being abundant, prospering in some area of your life. Some of you could be, taking better care of your home, maybe beautifying your home in some way, renovating it, improving it. Possibly maybe that's your health, but usually the 9 of Pentacles is growing our abundance. So that seems to be the theme for you currently. The 9 of Pentacles can talk about being single, but more often than not, it's just a card about growing our sense of freedom, especially financial freedom, security, confidence, financial being self-sufficient. independent of anyone else. Even if you are in a connection, this is about, I'm going to get mine, I'm going to have everything regarding me taken care of. So that seems to be your current energy situation. You could be heavily focused on work, money, or something of that nature at this time. One second. Sorry, my little one is not gone to bed. Alright, so that's your current energy situation. Of course, in the extended, we will look deeper into that, see what else is going on, see what that is specifically talking about. But that seems to be where you are currently, the energy surrounding you at least. Now, coming towards you, we have the Queen of Wands. Now, that could literally talk about a fire sign is coming towards you, Aries, Leo, or Sag, but does not have to be. The Queen of Wands can be something that's coming towards you that requires your swift and decisive action, or an action from you. We'll definitely clarify to see if this is something that you will have to take action on, or if it's literally a person. But whatever this is that's coming towards you, it could be something that sparks your passion, inspires, motivates you, gets you excited about something, or requires some energy behind what this is, some of your energy. Now, above you, in the highlight and or silver lining, this seems to be related to some kind of new beginning, a new start, a new passionate adventure, or potential beginning. Again, it is wands, therefore it talks about action, movement, energy, passion. Something brand new for some of you with the ace. Aces can represent the new. But it could be just something that initiates some kind of excitement, or instills a, it has positive potential behind it. This is very yang energy, meaning it's not going within, it's going outward. So whether that requires you to take action again, or if this is somebody that's offering you something new, we'll have to clarify in the extended version. But so far, a good start for what's coming towards you. The challenge or pitfall here, well, either the pitfall or the thing to watch out for. This is like the positive potential of what's coming towards you, and this is the less desirable or potential pitfall of what this is. So something for you to keep an eye on, or to be careful or wary of, is the Three of Pentacles. Now, being that some of you, that you, Aquarius, are in the Knight of Pentacles, and here we have the Three, this could set you back some. For some of you, what this new adventure, or new prospect, or new job, or new offer, what it brings you, also kind of sets you back. Now, that could mean financially, that could be, a position within your field. It could kind of require you to give up some of the hard work and investments that you've made or you've been making, and you're not set back to square one exactly, but you do take kind of a small detour, at least temporarily possibly. But that Three of Pentacles can also talk about some of your partnerships may be challenged, some of your friendships, relationships with your colleagues that you may have, friendships, partnerships, romantic or not. These are the people around us that we work with. It might not be in a work setting, but it's, teamwork, collaboration, cooperation within a group of individuals. Whether that's another just one or several. I think for the strongest one that I'm getting so far is that it's a slight, whatever this is coming towards you with the Queen and the Ace of Wands, it does require a little bit of self-sacrifice, or you kind of having to redirect some of your funds, or maybe your skill level. Maybe you're in a new level, or a new field that your skill level is not quite up to par with where you are currently. So maybe you're in a certain field that you have a lot of expertise in, and now you're in a slightly different one, but one that you've got to kind of catch up to your coworkers, if that makes sense. Now, if that's not work related, again, it could be family related. You know, if you're in a connection, that could be within your partnership, your friendships. We're getting a little bit set back, but then again, this is a potential pitfall. Doesn't necessarily have to mean that it will happen, just that it's something to be wary of. Okay, so again, we'll look into that more in the extended version. Some of the challenges, obstacles, or red tape, blockages, roadblocks that you might encounter during this process is the Page of Pentacles. So again, I get this feeling of whatever this new start is, you have to learn as you go. It might be a little bit of a learning curve, or it might be all new Greek to you. You've got to take classes, you've got to, you know, get a certain degree in a certain field. You have to have so much work experience. You have to start from the bottom in order to work your way up. But this is something that you're wanting to work towards, from what I'm getting with this so far. The clarifiers could always change this. It could potentially also be a child.
I turned off the movie.
Why?
Because I wanted to turn it up a little bit.
Oh, so you could just go to bed. I apologize, I will be right back. Alright, sorry about that. As I say, it could be a child. My child comes out here. A challenge or obstacle could revolve around a child. I say that because the page, it can be considered a child. It's also considered the student, so that's why I was saying some of you may have to go back to taking formal classes, furthering your degree, studying a new field or topic. And again, it could be an earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, somebody that is challenging you in some way. Maybe they're being childish. We definitely have to clarify that one. But going with what I've got so far, I'm going to say that this is your level of expertise in whatever's being offered towards you. You would kind of have to start from scratch, or it would be for you like almost starting over. I mean, hell, even money could be an issue here. Just not enough money. We'll have to clarify to see exactly what that challenge. It could be a multiple or a multitude of things. There's different ways to interpret this. So, money is an issue. Experience or knowledge in a certain field. A person, whether that's a child or an earth sign. A couple different things there. So, outside or external to you, whether that's people, energies, or situations that will have some kind of impact or influence, not directly you, but somebody or something that is tied to this that will in some way impact it, whether positively or negatively. Here we have the Queen of Swords. And again, it could be a person here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could be literally saying that you are in your own way. I kind of feel like that might be a possibility here because of your advice and the overall theme of the reading, all being swords here in this area. Getting like overthinking things, overcomplicating things, being skeptical, being cynical, maybe being a little bit too logical, analyzing it to the point where you're just paralyzed. Or it could be another person. It could be information received or discussion that needs to be had regarding what's coming towards you. Maybe somebody has a different opinion of the situation or what you should be doing. We'll have to clarify her, but this is taking a look at the cold, hard facts, or being cautious in what you accept, or another person being cautious, possibly maybe they're fair but also strict. So this could be that maybe a boss figure, somebody like a superior. This could be, like I said, somebody having some information here. That in some way impacts what's coming towards you. Possibly information that you're going to have to carefully consider or be logical about, but we'll see. So your advice here for what's coming towards you and the situation around it is the Eight of Swords, or excuse me, the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords is about anxiety, stress, worry, fear, sleeplessness. To the extreme, it can talk about all of those things leading up to mental health issues, depression, panic attacks, extreme anxiety, things of that nature. But as for advice here, it's either get out of that, try to not sit in that energy for too long, or this is kind of a warning about what may come to pass as far as the information here or the decision here. Because at first glance this looks very exciting, but I think whatever this person or this thing is offering here is potentially why you end up in this Nine of Swords. Anxious, worried, distressed, having trouble sleeping, or that could just be something that you're currently experiencing. And your advice here is to actively work on, bettering your position. If you're having a hard time sleeping, there's ways, healthy ways to combat that. If you're too in your head, there are again ways that you can alleviate that. But your advice is one of those two things. Of course, we'll clarify, but I'm going to say that it's probably something you might already be experiencing. However, it could be attached to this whole thing. And your advice is to not allow yourself to spiral here. Okay, so, and then the probable outcome here is the Three of Swords. Now, probable is not definitive, therefore you have free will, the people around you have free will, and then there's the will of whatever source you want to call it. God, spirit, divine intervention, the universe, fate, what have you. But the Three of Swords, as far as a probable outcome, is that this situation here and this up here, that's the theme of this that's coming towards you, is what leads to your eventual disappointment, heartbreak, pain, disappointment, suffering. I'm honestly kind of seeing this as some of you, you have a lot of confidence in something that you're trying to achieve. And whatever this is comes in, or you've already got your sights set on it. However, your ability or your resume or your level of experience or just you in general are rejected here. I think that might be what the Queen of Swords is bringing, some disappointing news, some news that's going to cause you some anxiety or fear or worry, or maybe even just like self-deprecating thoughts, and eventual it's just disappointment here. I don't know if that's because you stay in this or if it's just the news that comes in, but it's like a disappointing outcome to what you had a lot of hope and faith in here. This new start, this new beginning, new job, new career, whatever that is for you. And then the overall theme here is the Eight of Swords. So this is the theme of what this is. So whether that's, you know, it impacts more your love life, your job, your career, your finances, your home life. The theme of this seems to be your ability to manage your thoughts. Okay, I'm getting one thing right off the bat, is that some of you have your sights set on a certain thing and you haven't considered any other options. Like this is the one thing that you are hoping for and you don't have a plan B or C or D. This is your one, and this is your plan A, and there is no other. And for some of you, that's going to be the cause of a lot of disappointment, because you're not planning for the you're not planning for the potential failure, or you know, it's almost as if you get so discouraged once this is, it doesn't go where you want it to, that you kind of give up all hope and you become lost or listless. You have no clear idea of how to move forward now that this has been taken away, or again, that could be temporarily. And then for some of you, this could greatly be impacted or be influenced rather by this, the fact that you're stressing so much, you're stressing yourself out so much about it that you actually see that play out. Your thoughts become reality. For some of you, that's just the situation and you can't outsmart it or outthink it. It's just the way it is, but it has a significant impact on your mental health or your ability to see past it or get past it. You stay stuck here. Something that you're already kind of fixated on. That's the word I'm looking for, fixation. Now, some of you might not already have your eyes on this goal, but when it comes in, you're going to put all your eggs in that basket. However, the news that I feel is coming with the Queen of Swords, or the message or the communication, is going to be something that's going to kind of throw you off. Now, I don't see any major arcana here, so I think this is a minor bump in the road, comparatively speaking, to some of the readings. Meaning it's not going to have long-term impact. It's going to bother you in the moment, but as long as you keep control over your thoughts and your how you look at things, it's not going to play a huge role in your life. It's dependent solely on you and how you process it, obviously, because you can stay. That's what the Eight of Swords is. The Eight of Swords is staying stuck in your head, feeling trapped, feeling bound to something, not being able to escape. Maybe your own mind. For some of you, you could be stuck in a situation, feel trapped in a certain job or a certain thing, or maybe even a relationship, and this thing that comes out of this is like, aha, here's my way out, but it leads to disappointment for whatever reason. We're going to clarify again in the extended reading. So if this resonated for you so far, please go to the extended version. Again, it will have the same title. So far this is your reading. But we're going to do the long one now. So meet me there. If not, that's fine. Regardless, I appreciate everyone that stopped in or watched the full thing. Please leave a like, share, subscribe, and or comment if you enjoyed this and want to see future content. Other than that, Aquarius, you guys have a great rest of your week. Alright, I'll talk to you next time.